You know, it's really interesting. Like I said, it just takes me back. You know, it's almost like I see spirits, like spirits of the people still here, spirits of the plants, and I mean there was medicine being grown here from heirloom seeds brought from Central America, South America, passed down through generations. And yeah, I mean the same energy, you know. It's like, why we gotta build? Why is it always gotta be about profit? Why does it gotta be about something better, something more than like what's best for the interests of everything, of all parties involved? The people, the earth, the city, the developer, the sky, the land. You know, it's really, this place really dialed me in, and I really need to check myself. I mean, we could talk, you know, you and I talk about it, but coming back here, it really brings it into full scope. Whatever it is, whatever emotion, whatever feeling, that connection between the people and the earth. It's such an important connection. You know, we talk about like indigenous. It's like, hey, I'm indigenous to Southern California. You know, this is my home, whether it be the beach, whether it be downtown LA. But it wasn't until I came here until I really started to understand that connection between myself and the earth, and how important that is for understanding myself, one sense of identity. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful to be back here. This place will be a farm again. It will be thriving. It is thriving right now. Let's grow some food though, you know?
It's like we push ourselves to a place where we get to the very zenith of our energy. Like we're right at the edge of either like new discovery or destruction. And I kind of think that's kind of what's happening with the world right now. All these different paradigms are falling down. The political structure, economic, ecological, you know, the environment is going through a dramatic shift. Even the human evolution, you know, spirituality, people are coming to new revelations about who and what they are, really. So I feel that ultimately we have to come to these places of cathartic point of no returns in order to expand that next jump. So I'd like to think that this was a reflection of that as a macrocosm, this being the microcosm, that, you know, we're all learning to reevaluate our connection with the earth, like you were saying, and really find that place where our backyard becomes as sacred as this farm, you know, or, you know, our backyard's as sacred as any national park. You know, we really have that same reverence towards our soil in front of our home, you know, and I think that's where we all would like to see eventually one day, at least those people that have the understanding of, you know, love for this earth in a powerful way. So I trust, and I'm getting my garden going in my backyard right now, and it's a fun process. I just saw a 5-0 dip by, so we should probably head out.
Have no fear, yo.
That's right. Nothing stronger than fear.
Hey, you know, this place is such a symbol, though. I mean, I agree, like, we should all have that sanctity of earth, like, wherever we see bare earth, you know? But this place, I mean, look at, man, you hear the sound of like metal being crushed in the distance, and like trains and police helicopters and airplanes and trucks and all this, man. And in the middle of all that, you have paradise. You had community. You had a sustaining life force energy. 2 blocks of green in the middle of Los Angeles, man. Like, it's still hard to believe sometimes, you know? And you get, you know what, actually the way it looks today, like, you get a small semblance of like what it was like, you know? You get a small taste of that energy. It is beautiful to see it just so lush with greenery. It's like Ireland or something, you know? But yeah, man. This is the micro right here. This is like, this is heaven on earth, man. And it's funny, like, because right now it's kind of a perfect metaphor for that, because it doesn't quite seem like it, but it kind of is. You know, they say the grass is always greener on the other side. I just think it's a different shade of green, really. So, man, we got to keep this green heart of South Central beating.
Keep this green heart of South Central beating. Keep this green heart of South Central beating.
Police want us out, but they can't defeat us.
Keep this green heart of South Central beating. Keep this green heart of South Central beating. Keep this green heart of South Central beating.
I feel it more than a feeling.
It's more than a feeling. This is Garden of Eden. In this Garden of Eden.
Yo, we got a lot of people talking how it's gonna be going down. Homies on the way with kombucha and coffee grounds. Zapatista blend, when the standoff gonna end. Until then, we'll be waiting and watching low intensity warfare. We ain't running scared, we work and prepare. Set up the barrels for when they enter the lair. They ain't paying me, this ain't about money. They still got some hot food in the kitchen if I'm lucky. Security, heated the containers at 15. We got the first shift covered, second goes on at 3. Cat and mouse, front gate, who's man in corner B? We could swap some shifts around, don't worry about C. What's that sound? It's a train and it's loud. At least it'll keep me up posted, cause crashing out ain't allowed. This is what I vowed, to protect those up in the fight. I'll be the eyes, you be the ears and the mind. I'll let you know what I hear from my connection on the inside. It's a new breed and type, we call it farm life, giving me strength and inspiration from what I'm facing. Battle to keep the land tied to the indigenous population. Choppers with infrared and coppers with flashlights. They got all the wrong answers and the right lies. They got a lot to realize and dollar signs in their eyes. But I got a second wind, a quick bite, and the glow of the moonlight. Home. They say home is where the heart is. My heart is in the fight, and the fight is where the farm is. We doing all we can to make another harvest. We charging hard, and the land is what we guard. And home. They say home is where the heart is. My heart is in the fight is where the farm is. We doing all we can to make another harvest. Charging hard, cause the farm is Eden's garden.